Now, The Drive with Terry Moore on CFAX 1070.
It is The Drive, but it's also what we call the locker room. It is a sports hour right now. Boy, have we got a loaded show for you today. We're going to talk a little bit of Vancouver Island football. We're going to talk a little bit of soccer. We're going to talk a little bit of dealing with a little bit of basketball. The list goes on and on and on. Whoop, hang on. Somebody just turned off the microphone there. Okay. Mark Brenny's in the studio. TJ Mullen's in the studio. And also John Spur is joining us very, very short. We're going to talk to John Spur's old friend, as a matter of fact, Bruce Wilson, who coached John when he happened to be in the university, playing for the university team. I went to see a game with them last week. They were playing Thompson River, I guess. Is it collegiate? Or what is it? Yeah, up there? Anyway.
Oh, it's a university. TRU.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, TRU. Okay, so anyway, good game.
True.
True.
The true Wolfpack.
Yep. So we watched part of that. And you're turning my volume down.
Am I turning?
Yeah, you are. So just
Mark Brenny's just
get your hands off my
there.
volume dial.
You're looking good today. I can't stop.
Well, you just get over there, man.
There we go.
You got it now?
I got it.
Good man. All right.
Yeah.
So
discombobulated.
I thought you were turning off the microphone. It's Mark turning off the volume.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let's all walk out of the studio. Come back in and start all over again. Okay.
You guys get out of here. I'll host.
You could do that too. So John. So we'll have a conversation here a little bit with Bruce, but right off the top, though, we're going to talk to a man who's joined us before, and J.C. Boice, Westshore Rebels' new coach for the coming season. He's joining us on the phone line, and a lot of things to talk about. What do you say, TJ, we get up their new logo and take a look at what the Westshore Rebels are doing? So, listen, the last time we talked, it was just after the Super Bowl. Have you recovered?
Absolutely. It's always a good day for football. We recover fast.
All right, I'm sure you do. So pick up on what the Westshore Rebels are doing and where you're going on this.
Hey, we've been really, really busy. There's been a lot of great things happening. We've expanded on our staff. We've been able to make some really, really good hires.
Boy, did you ever.
We actually pulled a bit of a coup. We pulled away from the Victoria Island Raiders, a program up north. It's been very, very successful. A guy by the name of Doug Hawking. He's a 12-year veteran of the CFL.
Former Lion.
Yep, and a Blue Bomber.
Yeah.
And was very, very instrumental in really getting the Raiders established their dominance. They were led by just some ferocious defense, and I think they won like 8 straight BC championships. They played in 5 national championships and won 3 of them, led by a great defense.
Yeah, and he's also a Grey Cup ring holder as well.
Yes, he is. Won one with the Lions, and so getting him was a big step for us. He's going to make the trip down here a couple days a week and on game days, and also him and I'll be working a lot on the phones and the online, just preparing game film. So that's a big deal for the program to attract a coach like that. It's got a proven record, and our visions are really aligned about athlete development and just building something. And then the very next day, we were able to land a local celebrity and hero here, Scott Minnie. Scott played for the Rebels, was their inaugural Rookie of the Year, and went down and played in the U.S. a year, and played a couple of seasons for in the CFL for the Alouettes,
and Winnipeg, I think.
Yeah, exactly, and came back and coached. Was a very, very good defensive coordinator, and we've got him back. And I'll tell you, we've gone from having a couple guys that carried over that I was really glad to have, Ryan Henderson and some other guys, but then to add these two has really just overnight really improved us on paper. And then today, happy to announce. They were going to be bringing on Brian Scott, another guy that's fiercely loyal to the Rebels, played 5 years for the Rebels, and played 5 years at the University of Regina. He's been a defensive coordinator at the midget level in community, and he's been caught up in all the excitement what's happened. We've been leaning on him to be a defensive back coach for us, and he called today and said, Coach, I love where you're taking things, who you got on board, I'm in. So a lot of good things happening.
Sorry, Terry. You guys are going to have a heck of a defense. Those 3 coaches are all excellent when it comes to defense. We got a defensive coordinator. You guys are. This is big.
Yeah, we're loading up. We're the rise has begun, as I'm telling the kids, and the kids are responding. They are. They've been doing several days of a week of player-led conditioning, and the board has worked hard to get them a nice turf field to work out on, and the kids are responding. We got kids right here in this community we can win with. I wasn't sure, how many out-of-province kids we have to bring in, but with this staff and what the board's done, these kids are responding very, very well.
Excellent.
They're taking ownership and accountability and working their tails off.
All right, TJ, what's your question?
Coach Boice, I like the term, the rise has begun. This team, it seems, has been a little bit passive in the market the last little bit, and was just, it felt happy to field a team, but you seem to be championship driven, like that is the goal for you. Do you think that's going to help improve this team over the last couple seasons?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we want to be 100% nationally relevant and nationally competitive. I mean, I don't know that it's within our reach to get to the national championship this first year, but absolutely, I wake up every morning, and so do our staff and our team and our board. We're pursuing national championships. Now, the way to pursue that, we believe, is through, player development, athlete development, and human development. We want to bring in great players and inspire them to do better. So we're definitely driven to be competitive with anybody, anywhere, anytime, and I think the kids are starting to believe that. I really do.
John?
Coach, at some sports, it's more about the talent than the coaching, but it certainly seems at this level of football, it's more about the coaching. Can you explain why that is?
Oh, I think it's a balance, right? Like, the coaches will tell you it's a Jimmy's and Joey's thing, who has a better Jimmy's, and there's some management things involved. There's some unifying vision and getting all the team and everybody involved to pull in the same direction. But you have to have buy-in from the players. I've talked to a lot of really sharp coaches, and I've been involved in some great programs. And I'll tell you, in a lot of ways, it doesn't matter what you run, schematically speaking. You may have the latest, greatest thing, but if you don't have buy-in from your players, you're not going to be successful. And so it really does take a balance. It takes, a management team. It takes personnel department. It takes a driven, outside of the box thinking staff, and then it takes some really committed, hardworking kids. For us, when it comes to players, we look for three things. First of all, do they have a coachable spirit? Number two, they have a driven work ethic, and then number three, do they have talent we can build on? And I again, we're finding a lot of those things with the kids we're finding here.
All right, so listen, all of that's great, and a heart, and great coaches and everything else too. But a team like yours is not going to run on air. How are the financial commitments and the security of the business side of the business there as well?
Man, our board's done a phenomenal job. We've landed some really good sponsors. We've been able to get some new equipment for the kids. But to be honest, we need some additional help. We definitely do. We're out there right now looking for community businesses to partner with. And I think for the first time, the board has created a scenario where businesses can truly get a return on their investment. If you've noticed, been following, our kids have been out in the community a ton, volunteering and working, doing kids camps. They're just in the community. They're doing a big blood drive thing give it this weekend. So sponsors that choose to partner with our brand, our staff, our board, they're going to be very, very pleasant surprised. They're going to return their investment. And, yes, if there's anybody out there that wants to reach a lot of people cost-effectively, they need to get a hold of our board. Go visit WestShoreRebels.ca because we've got some great programs for
WestShoreRebels.ca. Okay, yeah, and I've got some of the pictures up and some of the new logos as well.
It's a nice logo, Coach.
Yeah, it's going to be really great. So listen, as a quarterback coach, you spotted any big talent?
We're hunting. That's a easy one for me because, of course, I fly the country working with kids. We've got a young man out of Edmonton that is going to be coming. Actually, there's a great kid right here in Victoria. Played for Mount Doug. Went and actually played a year at Simon Fraser, and I've been talking to him. I've got a lot of confidence in him. There's a young man over on the mainland we've been talking to, and then there's a carryover kid, Caleb Lee, who didn't get a lot of chance to play last year, but. No, we're loading up. We're still searching, but we have a competitive at every spot.
Well, listen, great success of the upcoming season. We'll get you back on again, and we'll put things together. I guess maybe I better start warming up my arm, eh?
Hey, you better. We're going to be starting into January, and I better have you there on the sideline helping call plays, Terry.
January? I just missed the game.
Oh, July.
Okay, good.
July.
All right, July.
And camp is May 1st, right?
May 1st.
May 1st, 2nd, 3rd. We got 5 U.S. coaches coming in,
Great.
several island, and they're going to be really neat opportunity for these kids.
Listen, Coach Boice, a great success, and we'll touch base with you again.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, you take care. All right, we're going to come back right after we take a look at the news headlines right now. John Spur standing by.